everyone, welcome to Gospel News on Gospel TV Africa. My name is Emma, and yes, on today's news we have Jada P. We also have Rema, and I'll be rounding up the news with BURNA Boy. Before going on to what we have for today, I want to say thank you for all you do for us here on the channel. We see all of it, and we really do appreciate you. And also, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. All right, so starting up the news, we have Jada P. Yes, Jada P, who we all know is, Wizkid's manager and also his baby mama, was in the news a whole lot, like 2 weeks around when we had the whole Grammy, back and forth. She came out to call out the Grammy and talked about the fact that, she felt like Wizkid was actually cheated and, he deserved the award for the categories he was actually nominated for. And when she came out to actually make this particular statement, she was being dragged left, right and center. And after this one, Jada P has been really quiet and calm. But recently Jada has been dropping some tweets on Twitter, and people are like, okay, what's happening? Is there trouble in paradise? Is Jada P having issues with Wizkid? We all know that Jada P is always coming online to talk about how much she loves Wizkid and how much she loves to support him and how much Wizkid makes her happy. But then Wizkid never comes online to post anything about her or say anything about her or even comment under any of her tweets or posts on social media. But this has never stopped Jada P, because man, this lady is always out there talking about how much she loves Wizkid and wants to support him and all of that. But recently Jada has been dropping some tweet on Twitter, and people are like, okay, what's actually happening? Is there trouble in paradise? Is Wizkid having issue with Jada P? Or maybe Jada has been served breakfast, like some people said on Twitter. And actually, these are some of the tweets, that Jada P made on Twitter that's actually making people feel like, okay, maybe something is actually going wrong with Jada P and also with Wizkid. So she says, I do shit out of love, pay me back with loyalty. She posted this video and said she does anything she does, she does it out of love. So if you want to pay her back, the only way you would have to pay her back is being loyal to her. And she went ahead to also say there's nothing more securing than knowing you are in the middle of God's plan for your life. And people are like, come on, Jada, what's happening? Is there trouble in paradise? Did Wizkid do something that you're not actually coming out to talk about? So some Twitter users on Twitter went under her tweet to start asking her questions and maybe making assumptions. But then Jada has actually not said anything after she made this particular tweet. So this one, Demoli says they have served weary breakfast. Come on, he shouldn't have called her that. But then he has come out to make allegations or say that maybe Wizkid has actually broken up with Jada P, or maybe Wizkid has done something that's actually making Jada come outside, to drop all of the tweets on Twitter. This one also says Wizkid don't serve you breakfast at B. So these are Twitter users actually talking about the fact that maybe there's something going on, or maybe Wizkid has done something that is making Jada P come out to talk about the fact that whatever she does out of love, the only reason you can actually pay her back is with loyalty. So guys, tell us in the comment section if you think there's actually something going on in between Wizkid and Jada P. Maybe they're having some sort of issue that Jada P is actually using her tweet on Twitter to actually express or actually talk about. All right, so away from Jada P, we have Rema. Yes, Rema has been in the news a whole lot, since last week, because of the tweet he made about ASU, telling them that ever since they gave him admission into Unilag, he has not been able to attend class because of the whole strike. And we also know that Bowen University replied to him saying that they would want him, indirectly saying that they would actually want him to come enroll in their own university, telling him that ASU would not have anything on him or will not be able to delay him if he actually decides, to enroll in Bowen University. But that's not why we have, Rema in the news today. Rema has been involved in some kind of bromance with Oxlade. Yes, and the reason why we say this is actually because of the tweet that Rema made on Twitter. And after he made this tweet, Oxlade also went ahead to respond to the tweet that Rema made on Twitter. So this is what Rema said. He said, Oxlade sends a song, then calls me on video call. Me, bro, that song's dope as F. Where my verse? Oxlade, no, I just want send and make you feel I'm that all. Me, so I did my own, you just want tension me. You too good, I beg, get out. And after he made this particular tweet, Oxlade retweeted saying Rave Lord. So yes, fans are actually talking about the fact that maybe these guys actually have a song coming for us very soon. And we all know that yes, Rema is going to be dropping a deluxe version of his Rave and Rovies album. So maybe this song or this collaboration with Oxlade is actually going to be on that particular album. And we also know that, in a video that Rema made, he talked about the fact that for him to make music with you, you guys have to have some sort of relationship. You guys need to bond. So yes, maybe he's actually bonding with Oxlade, and yes, maybe Oxlade is, is going to be on this particular album, the Waves and Roses Deluxe, that Rema is set to drop very soon. But then, even if Oxlade is not actually, even if the song with Oxlade is actually not on that particular album, we know that these guys have something cooking for us, and we can't actually, wait to hear what they would be giving us. All right, so away from Oxlade and Rema, we have BURNA Boy, Odogu BURNA Boy. Yes, BURNA Boy has been having the time of his life because he's actually on his Space Drift tour. He's actually still on that tour, and he's been touring, different cities and shutting them down with his performance, like Odogu being Odogu and doing, his thing. Like when it comes to stage performance, BURNA Boy is a killer. And from the videos he has been posting online, we can clearly see that he's giving his fans the time of their life, and they're actually having fun. So as BURNA is also, having fun being on this particular, tour. But that's not why we have BURNA in the news today. We have BURNA in the news because a particular song on his African Giant album that he dropped 3 years ago has gained another achievement, and that particular song is On The Low. Yes, who didn't vibe to On The Low? Like, this particular song was a mega jam on that particular one and on that particular album. And yes, right now this particular song On The Low has surpassed 150 million streams on Spotify. This is to tell us that people all over the world actually relating very well with Afrobeat, and also relating very well with BURNA Boy song. Like, he dropped this particular album 3 years ago, and right now this particular song is doing a whole lot, surpassing 150 million streams on Spotify. Like, that is a really, really big one, for BURNA Boy and also for Afrobeat. Alright guys, so with the BURNA Boy news, I'll be rounding up the news for today. Tell us what you think about this one in the comment section, and we'll be in the comment section going through some of your comments, if not all. We'll see all you do for us here on the channel, and we really, really do appreciate you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.